Hello and welcome back to my often neglected and poor forgotten little channel. Eventually I will get around to making more videos, but hey, maybe not. In any case, about a year ago I made LRMs Done Right, and I feel that was a pretty good video. In fact, it's actually the one that's gotten the most views on my channel, but it's outdated. It's actually been outdated since like 3 or 4 months after I released it because they did a missile update. I've been waiting an awful while since then to make sure that they are done tinkering and messing with it. Because, of course, they do an update, they have to turn around and do patches and balances and stuff with it. Overall, at this point, I feel like I'm secure and their missile changes aren't changing up much from what they are already. Let's see. Already have a ×2 in my 8R. The last time that I was making that video, I stated that I only run this when I feel like laughing at myself. But hey, why not? That sounds like a good idea right now for this video. The awesome pretty baby. It's using an XL400, so it is, to say the least, squishy. 2 LRM-10s, LRM-15, a crap load of ammo, 2 medium lasers, and a tag. Runs at 87.1 kph. I did actually do its full mobility tree. And if you're going to have a giant scout mech, have a giant scout mech, right? So the primary change is it takes longer to lock your missiles now than it did in the past. It is quite a bit faster to lock your target if you have direct line of sight. And if you have direct line of sight, your missiles take a lower and faster trajectory, getting to your target faster, being eaten less by AMS. Those are the primary changes, the ones that they actually put on paper, as it were. I have noticed a few things that they didn't say anything about, such as Beagle active probes shut down ECM. That's something that's always been there. The active probes, on the other hand, didn't, but at some point in time, they did a sneaky update and put it into where active probes shut down ECM, despite the fact that it doesn't say that in your description on the active probe. So even I have a lot of clan LRM boats to rebuild. PLEXUS, cool. If you have Artemis and are using direct line of sight, then whatever part of the mech you're aiming at specifically, like if you're specifically aiming at the center torso, the greater majority of your Artemis missiles will hit that location. Again, they didn't say anything about this particular change. It is closer to how I believe Artemis should have been working to begin with, and personally I like the change. Gives you a good reason to run Artemis. Artemis still gives you a tighter group when you're doing indirect fire. But my frontline missile boat style, along with these missile boat changes, is very much a match made in heaven. It's absolutely the best way to run missile boats, because that way you're running mostly off of direct line of sight and direct fire missiles.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
They're talking about the Mech Warrior 235 and Mech Warrior 515. See, this is why I go with the same name that I've been using online since I was 16 years old. It's never been inappropriate because it's a nonsensical word that I did myself. Veiled Jinn. I'm not one to typically run tag, but I do love the sound of the tag laser.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Okay, 935 meter range, because I didn't get all that much of the range nodes for this. Fire. Aw. Of course they gotta lose the target right when... Oh, I still hit him anyway. What an idiot. Never stand still when somebody's shooting missiles at you.
Acquired.
They may have lost lock. And then you can get away from being missiled.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Golf Raven doesn't look too terrifying. This guy's blocking all my missiles behind something. How about Indigo?
New target acquired.
And locking ECM takes absolutely forever. Unless you have a tag on them
Target acquired.
or their ECM otherwise popped. See, because I was moving, the enemy missile boat missed me.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
About to have a friend, Sun Spider.
Incoming missile. New target acquired.
Oh, did I get a kill thing?
Incoming missile.
Or was that somebody next to me? That was
We
somebody
got some
next to
mechs
me.
creeping up in our rear. We can get some help.
New target
Over in Hotel 7 and Gulf.
Copy that, moving on Charlie.
New target acquired.
Thanks.
New target acquired.
Kilo Supernova's trying to get sneaky.
Completed. Keep pushing.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Clean up the survivors.
New target acquired.
Now see, I ran this thing because it's supposed to be a joke. That's what I think of this mech. That being said, it's
Target spotted.
pretty nasty when you get used to running it.
Target destroyed.
And especially when you have a good team, which obviously
Thank
I
you.
did this time.
Good job, soldiers.
I think I wanted to kill him.
So let's see, 535 damage, 1 KMDD, 1 killing blow. I got a tag kill. Yeah, 3 tag damage. And overall, next to my team, I sat fairly high on the roster. Wow, that's... Yeah, I had a good team this time. That's pretty good damage spread between us all. So there's always hoping for a good team that can help you. The next mech I'm going to run is a complete troll. Come on, stop the loading and load. Yeah, there you go. Come on, there you got it. This is one made by the Supreme Commander of my unit that I happen to like because, well, I like missile boats. It's down almost half of its armor, 288 out of 402, taken from various portions, so I can put 6 LRM-15s and 8 tons of ammo. It runs very hot. It is very much a pro LRM build. Ooh, give me Solaris, come on. Most people would not like to take LRMs into Solaris. Because I like LRM boats, I've been practicing in Solaris, and I've gotten pretty decent at it. Always your biggest thing with a missile boat is positioning. You've got to know your position, the position your enemy is at, whether they've got cover. That's why having line of sight really helps. Then you know that they don't have cover. You've got line of sight. That being said, LRM boats are more than capable of indirect fire, and if you've got a good target that you know is a good target, fire on it. You are here to support your team. Anyone who has got a target on someone is in need of your support right this moment. Oh. This guy, I don't understand why to use such a bizarre name. There's always interesting, weird names in this game. So yeah, I'm actually recording all of it through loading and everything because otherwise my recording isn't going through properly. That's one of the things that screwed me before. I wanted to get a couple of matches in, was pausing the loading, and it pretty much ended the recording at my first pause.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems
Okay, so
online.
squishy little LRM mech. 81 kph though, so I do pretty good if people decide that they're going to be going Nascar, which often happens on this map. People decide they're just going to make another left turn. And that's not me joking around, that's literally what happens. It is a literal NASCAR. And all it does is leave all of your heavy firepower in the back to die. Never-ending stream of missiles. Oh.
Target acquired.
And he's going to be behind that spire
Delta,
somewhere.
Bushwhacker.
Try one launch. Yeah, the spire's eating it. That's what I thought.
Target spotted.
Okay, we got friendly UAV over us. Something in Charlie 3, something in Charlie 4. Yeah, there's a major thing that I often notice. People who don't understand to look at their mini-map in this game. That being said, there is a lot to keep your mind on in this game. So I can't say that much. I've been playing it for years.
New target acquired.
Alright, Mr. Jester, you want to play that game?
Heat level critical.
You've got dual AMS, I've got 6 launchers.
New target
Who wins?
acquired. New target acquired.
Oh, if I can lock that piranha, I'm gonna frickin' give him an alpha. My heat is down enough. Of course, watch my heat when I alpha.
Heat level critical.
Boom, instant heat critical.
New target acquired.
Oh, see, this is what I was talking about. This is NASCAR. NASCAR is bad. We're about to lose all of our heavy firepower as we run from the incoming wave.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
I hate piranhas.
Torso critical damage.
Yeah, and my lack of armor is already starting to show through. I'm about down. Oh yeah, I'm down. Here's this Warhammer to finish me. Overdrive. Yep, there we go. So I got one good match and one horrible match. And we'll probably call that a good video overall. It shows that I am not immortal. As no one is in these games anyway. But so many people try to act like they are. And here we go as more firepower is being lost in the back. Why do people think that this ring around the rosy shit is fun? I mean, technically speaking, if you've got a fast enough group, you can actually use this to bring victory to yourself. Except one thing. To have your assault mechs moving that fast, they are compromising themselves with XL engines and small weapon loadouts. So you don't really have the firepower that assault mech should be bringing to bear. So it's just, this is a not very useful tactic overall. And yet it has permeated MechWarrior Online tactics and quick play. Here's some good news though. In group matches, it does not happen very often. You know, where it's actual pre-made teams versus pre-made teams. But quick play is just full of this crap.
Sniper C4.
Oh, the Warhammer and the Bushwhacker should be very light when you get to them if you find them.
Yeah, I don't think these guys have much of a chance. Heavy machine guns, SRM2s, 5 medium pulse lasers. It's a pretty nasty little Uziel, but he's already damaged.
Medium pulse laser destroyed. Destroyed.
The Bushwhacker's signal touch center torso.
Here he goes.
Okay, maybe more than one touch.
I tried, guys. I tried.
Hey, you did a good job then.
In any case, I think this should be overall pretty good for the video. I know I keep saying this, but I'm going to try to keep making more videos. Actually, hold myself to it this time. I need to get some kind of schedule going in my life, because otherwise I'm going to go insane anyway. In any case, if you like this, go ahead and like, subscribe, hang out, see if I actually do make more videos.